Hello everybody. Welcome to this short presentation about two postgraduate courses in Human Resource Management and Employment Relations. My name is Dr. Jackie Hutchinson and I coordinate the two courses we're going to talk about now, the Master of Human Resources and Employment Relations and the Graduate Certificate in Human Resources and Employment Relations. However, before we start, I would like to acknowledge on behalf of the University of Western Australia that this campus is situated on Noongar land and that Noongar people remain the spiritual and cultural custodians of their land and continue to practice their values, languages, belief and knowledge. So I'm going to talk to you today about why undertake postgraduate study, what we do study and how we study it, and the two pathways that are available to you at the UWA Business School. First of all, many people ask me, why in the world would I want to go back and study after working for 3 or 4 years studying at the undergraduate level? Well, quite frankly, being somebody who came from a corporate background to academia, the pace of change in the world of work today is just getting faster and faster. We have more complex problems to deal with, and as we've seen over the last 8 months, anything can happen, anything does happen, and there is always a major impact on employment and on our workforce. So for people who are interested in being able to identify these problems, understand their causes and find solutions, postgraduate study provides an opportunity to learn and to apply and to help organisations solve these problems and help employees maintain useful and satisfactory careers. So what do we study at the postgraduate level? Well, we actually do study a number of the same topics that we do at an undergraduate level. However, what we pride ourselves in doing is matching the best up-to-date research very much with practice, so that our students are considering the realities of the contemporary workplace in whatever unit of study they're undertaking. And the topics that we cover include data analytics, work design, employment relations, recruitment, strategy, negotiation. And while we are most interested in the Australian context is part of a global and international context. And so the broader world outside of Australia is very, very important to us. How do we study? Well, the courses emphasize the importance of the evidence-based problem-solving approach to people management. Thus, a feature of our course is hands-on practical experience working with industry partners from all sectors. We're very fortunate at UWA. We have industry partners going across government, business, the not-for-profit sector. We have people from the construction, resources, law, medicine, you name it, we have partners there. And these are all businesses, organisations that are committed to developing high-skilled professionals and also to contribute to finding out what are the key issues that we need to be studying in order to bring our economy and society further. So some of the experiences that you will have in this practical approach are internships, industry research projects, site visits, professional networks and mentors, and an array of guest speakers. So where do our graduates go? Well, there's a wide range of places and roles. As I indicated earlier, every sector, every industry, every part of the world is interested in people management. So with a postgraduate degree from the UWA Business School, you will be well equipped to take on a full range of human resource type activities, as well as a range of business line manager roles. So let's have a look at the first course, the Graduate Certificate in Human Resources and Employment Relations. This course equips students with foundation knowledge in the field and can serve as an entry pathway to the Master of Human Resources and Employment Relations. This course tends to attract HR practitioners wanting to update their knowledge and business professionals new to the human resource management field. And so we've had people coming from a broad range of backgrounds: defence, police, engineering, construction, and charitable organisations. The admission requirements are a bachelor degree or an equivalent, with the equivalent of a UWA weighted average mark of at least 50%. We do have an alternative pathway, which is at least 2 years professional experience in a relevant human resource management occupation, or significant work experience, including at least 5 years with a material level of responsibility. So what that refers to are people who have in fact been working not in HR, but have been working in an area where they've been supervising people. Those sorts of roles in fact represent a large number of people who come into the graduate certificate. There's information there on the bottom left of the screen about the structure and intake of the course. The Master of Human Resources and Employment Relations attracts people who are really wanting to deepen their knowledge and enhance their leadership capability. They include people already working in the human resources and employment relations area, and also professionals from other fields. The Master of Human Resources and Employment Relations is considered to be a high-level qualification. And really, the people who do this are people who are interested in research and how that research can be applied to the workplace. If you're studying the Masters, you will have opportunities to travel overseas when that's available to all Australians. You can see there a list of 3 universities, but there are a large number of universities with which UWA has a relationship, and you have the opportunity to go and study for a semester and for that to be accredited to your UWA degree. Admission requirements are listed there, and they are similar to those of the graduate certificate. I really hope that if you are thinking about doing this course or the graduate certificate, you contact either Student Services or myself, always ready to assist in discussing through options, potential for study, and to hear about your aspirations in the area of human resources and employment relations. Thank you very much.